Morning, Tiny here from Off Tap Brewing. First thing this morning, decided, hey, I'm getting up, I'm going to drag my ass out of bed and brew beer. So we're going to do a 50 litre batch of a recipe I designed a couple of weeks ago. It's going to be my house IPA. The only place you'll be able to get this beer is at my house, off my tap. So I call it the house IPA. And if you know House TV show, everything's all about lupus and it not being lupus. So this is my It's Not Lupus House IPA, if you pardon the pun. Anyhow, coffee's in, hot water's done. Oh yeah, that's coffee. Some cold water. I'm not a milk person. Milk and I just don't agree with each other. But yes, so this is just a short intro to the brew day, just getting ready. I got to put some stuff away, clear up some stuff from last night. Obviously I was playing the out of tune guitar out here, so I bet the neighbours were impressed with that. I'm hoping if I play enough out of tune guitar, my neighbours will either buy me a guitar tuner for Christmas or guitar lessons. So we'll see what Santa brings. The off-tap sack. Okay, well, I'm going to start my coffee, look at my crush, do that sort of stuff, get the Braumeister in filled up, and then I'll give you a heads up. I've got some stuff to talk about, inspired by Uncle Jonah. Shout out to you, brother, for one of your videos you did on your little all grain 1 gallon batch or 1 litre batch. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, almost finished the coffee. Actually, update, coffee finished. Crush done. I did change out to Munich. I changed my recipe a little bit. I added 2 kilos of Munich, 50 litre batch, so I'm doubling everything in my head. So that's the crush. It smells absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, mate. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Pump's ventilating, heater on, waiting to mash in, put the stuff together. You can hear that at the back, or at the front here. We got the dog's Christmas present.
Is it in the basket?
It's a ball chucker.
No, in the basket.
And Mrs. is just trying to teach the ball to put the balls in the basket.
In the basket.
Chuck one in so we can see what it does.
Good girl. Look out, Ella. Ella.
And off it goes.
Ella, bring your ball.
$50, a big W. Hopefully if we can get them to load it themselves, we can not walk the dogs. All day they'll just chuck the ball to themselves. Cool. Alright. Yeah, nothing else exciting to see here. You've seen it before. I'll hit you back with an update and I'll probably have a beer in my hand. Hopefully I will. Okay, we just loaded the malt pipe in. As you can see, the Braumeister's doing what the Braumeister does best. It's pumping that stuff through. Yeah, I think I was a bit worried that I was going to max it out on this one. I think there's nearly 13 kilos of grain in here. 12 and a half at least. And I reckon I could have got another ½ kilo in there to another kilo. So, yeah, that's pushing the limits on the Braumeister. But no malt fountains. Oh, there's one. Ooh, that could be a bit of a problem. That might just be residual air. I don't know if you could see that bubbling. No, that looks good. You don't want the water off this to find an easy route through the grain bed. You want it to flow through evenly, push through the whole grain bed. If it finds the easy way through, those pumps will just shoot that water straight out of the top. I've had it happen. Crush was a problem. Overfilling it was a problem. They can all be problems, and it's very messy and very hard to deal with, especially when you start getting up into saffocation. rests and all that at 65 degrees, that shit then becomes hot. So yeah. Whew. I think it's just air bubbles. Let's go and have another look. I think just air bubbles coming up through the grain. Yeah, there's a few everywhere, just pushing the air through. So I think this one I'll have to come back and check quite a few times, just to make sure, ease my conscience sort of thing. Alright, that looks good. Okay, I'll come and do that, and I think the next step will be pulling it out and sparging, and get my sparge water ready on the barbecue, and boil, get my hops ready, all that sort of stuff. I'll keep you up to date. It's true, I'm back, beer in hand, undercarbonated, but that's the only beer I've got, and I used a Saf Lager, it's 23 or something in this one, and it is hard to drink. That yeast is foul. It leaves behind the rottenest Easter taste that apparently original German lagers really do respond to. But anyhow, it's drinkable. I'm drinking it. Mrs. Tiny won't go near it, so that's a good thing, I suppose. This is the beer I'm brewing. It's not lupus, house IPA. I've had that sticker. Oh, I printed that out years ago. Oh, yeah. And the wife actually embroidered it and put it on a shirt for me, so I've got a shirt with that design on it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we just want to check the clarity of that. It's clearing up nicely. I had no dramas with any malt fountains or anything, so that was just the problem was just air bubbles. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Smells in my shed are just amazing. I wish you guys were here. You all grainers out there, you know what I'm talking about. And you kit and kilo guys out there, you have no idea. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a kit and kilo. I'm not bagging kit and kilo brewers. I think kit and kilos are mad. You get all the work's done. It's awesome. But the process of doing this, the smells, the colours you can create, you know, it's like, I don't know, going to a restaurant and eating somebody else's recipe and saying to yourself, oh, we should have this in it. Well, all grain and mini mashes and all that sort of stuff, you can put in what you want. Opening a tin, putting it in, it's like going to a restaurant. You're dealing with someone else's recipe, and I hope you like it, and so do they. So yeah, I've been at this for an hour and 46 minutes, and I'll just check the stage, come for a walk. You guys probably won't see it, it's all sun and shit. Okay, 21 minutes remaining of a 45-minute sacrification rest at 65 degrees. I programmed this one with 45 minutes sacrification, and then I put in a 15-minute dextrinization at 68 degrees. So I really want some non-fermentables over in this, but I also want some good alcohol content. So I've split it up to the two temperatures. So hopefully that gives me an hour at a higher temperature. So the conversion should be good. So yeah, that's the beauty of these things. I mean, you just do Brewmeister, I want this, and this, and it does it. So yeah, see how it goes. Next update, another beer in the hand. Okay, the malt pipe's out. The wort pumping still. That pump will shut down when the temperature gets too high. The malt pipe, I've got a little ice bucket thing that I bought from a cheap store. I'm going to sparge into there. Sparge water. Now liter temperature. So I got that on the burner, heated that up earlier. Probably go with about 10 litres again. Might go a little bit more, might go 15 this time because I'm doing a 90-minute boil. So yeah, I think probably 10, 12 litres maybe, something like that. See how we go. Still got to get 50 litres of work out of it, so let's yeah, we'll invite you back for another update. Up your date. DIY adaptation. One thing to remember, if you're sparging with 15 litres of sparge water, make sure your vessel holds 15 litres of sparge water. Very close call there, that could have been a sticky mess. But we sorted it out. Nice work, we're just sucking the excess off the top there. Siphon hose, sparge, 15 litres, boil coming. Nice work. Crisis avoided. Whew. That could have been messy. Okay, we're almost at the boil. Probably about 93 degrees, 7 degrees to go. This batch I'm going to boil for 90 minutes. Started doing that after doing a bit of research. Sparge with a little bit extra to compensate. An extra half an hour is only an extra half an hour. I mean, it's all automatic. It's not like it's costing me a great deal of money for the beer. So, yeah. But if you were doing a small batch and you only had a couple of litres of water in your batch, like you're only doing a really small batch beer on your stovetop or something, and you thought to yourself, well, I will leave my lid on and all the steam and vapour and everything will hit the lid and condensate and roll back into my wort. Wrong. Don't do that. That is a big mistake. There are so many things that the steam carries off in our boil. Diacetals, DMS, harsh hop oils. You know, these things are carried away. If you do a long boil, you'll notice, like on your fermenter, a croissant ring around the outside of that hard, crusty stuff that's hard to get off the side of the pot, like the scum ring around it. That's all the matter and stuff that you don't want in there. Now, DMS, as I mentioned before, is dimethyl sulfide, which is a result of the grain doing its thing. I think there's a whole big thing on John Palmer's How to Homebrew. Get on that. That is a good free book on the internet. It tells you, it explains DMS and SMMs and diacetals and all those sorts of things very easily and simple. Those are the things that we want out of our beer. That's why we leave the lid off. I've thought the same thing too when I first started. Leave the lid on. I've got more beer at the end. Wrong. Don't do it. That's just, yeah, it's a rookie mistake. So this part of this video, sitting here waiting for the Brewmaster, having a Lager Boys lager, waiting for the boil. The first 30 minutes of my boil, the first 30 minutes of my 90-minute boil, I'll go and get my hops ready. Just updated all that. Just got those in the machine. So let's have a look at that. Oh no, Siri. Just had to wait for iBrewmaster to update. Actually, glad it did. That's what I'm brewing. It's not lupus, house IPA. Oh come on, you gotta load up. Now iBrewmaster's not loading up. This could be bad. Going from memory of the hops. Yeah. Don't you hate updates? Okay. This is bad stuff. We one crisis after another when it comes to brewing. I always learn things the hard and the expensive way for sure. I'll just check my Apple Store. See if I've got see if the update was done for that. I've probably got no internet. Anyhow, I only go and sort that out. If I can't get my hop editions, I'll wing it. I knew it was a crap load of everything. Probably 70 grams of Admiral. Yeah, the whole works and jerks. So yeah, we'll see what that brings. Anyhow, till the next one. Another beer in the hand. And yeah, there will be another uppy date. Oh look, hops, many hops. Okay, time to divvy up the hop edition. We might as well go to cup number one. Cup number one on this scale. Cup number one is we've got go away you. Our first hop edition is 70 grams of Admiral for a 20 litre batch, so I've got to go 140. Oh, my cup's not big enough. My cup has run us over. Yep. We've got to upgrade cups. Got to upgrade the cup. Wow, that's a big hop edition. Yeah, we'll go 140 Admiral. I didn't think, 140, 138. A bit extra, because that cup's probably a little bit heavier. Okay. That's my UK Admiral. Smells nice, that one. Love it. Love it. Good bittering hop. Okay. Cup one's a big one. Cup two. I think I've actually got 3 cups for this one. 4 cups. I need 4. I need 4. I need another one. I'll go number 1 is number 4. That's okay. So cup number 2. 60-30 is Zythos. Zythos. At 30 is 20, so I need 40 grams of Zythos. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. I didn't get it out of that bag. So, open a new one. I do this at home. I buy the big bags and I cryovac them in these. The next round of bags will be silver foil. Just stop the sunlight, sort of light from harshening them. Keep them a bit longer. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to get a cryovac or a vacuum sealer, do it. Definitely do it. Hop care. So another 4 grams of Zythos. A little bit more. Okay. That's cup number 2. Cup number 3. Number 3 is Cascade and Simcoe. 20 of each. 20 of Cascade, 20 of Simcoe. Now this is my first time using Simcoe, so all you Americans out there, so 20 of Cascade. Of Cascade. First ever Simcoe. Let's get a. Oh yeah. Let's get a look at this. Oh, hear that come away from the bag. Now let's get the first smell of that. Wow. They smell good. They smell good, man. Simcoe, rock. Let's go. So 20 of Cascade, 20 of Simcoe. In that hop edition. Oh no. 20, what am I doing? It's 40. You're a goose. 40 and 40. Pour it all in. And the bag. So 40, 54, and 40 of this one. Did I get my Zythos right? 2. Oh, stuck together. Resiny. Oh, okay. Another 40 of that. 54, so 94. break it up. Oops. Oops. Okay, oops is a bad thing. Not really. Okay, so we got 3, 2, and there was a 0 edition of Zyphos at another 40. So 140 Zyphos, 0 edition at 40. Nice. Awesome. Okay, that's measuring hops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oops, that's going to fall over. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put these hops back in the freezer and I'll be back up your date shortly.